Alright, so I'm chilling out here outside of Cash Max, so you're going to hear a lot of traffic and shit. I figured it's time for another autopsy. But no worries, this is not a game mechanics autopsy, this is a skill autopsy. So instead of bitching about the game, I'm going to pick apart what I'm doing wrong here. First of all, bringing this thing into rank was an absolute dumb idea, but I had to. But I don't have room to get any power into it, so this was a complete waste of time. But that thing destroys stuff, but it kind of has to be AI. It kind of has to be something that gives you room to fucking haymaker that thing. Skilled players are just going to push you into a corner and you're done. I'm like, fuck it. And again, I haven't really fought shields a lot with swords, but it's definitely problematic. And maybe I need to work on some low attacks, maybe some stabbing, get up under that arm. But yeah, that's not working out. And right now I was kind of in the mindset of testing things out. Like I wasn't taking this too seriously. So I ran this thing a little bit. And I'm like, okay, this definitely, there's better options than this against this guy. So I forfeit this one too. Because, as I said, I got a small time window to do this shit. So I got to keep things moving. And I think I'm going to try it again. Not really doing anything. And a lot of times it looks like I'm connecting, but it's actually colliding with the other weapon. I'm not really getting a hit in. That's why his health bar is barely moving. It's only going to move when I get a clear open hit, but he's occupying that space a lot with that mace right now. So even though a weapon clips through a weapon and looks like it's connecting, it might not be. So screw that. I got the justice stick and a hammer, but this guy's just going to hold that shield up there. And I'm going to try to get on top of that thing. I think I get him this one, but I think he wises up and keeps that shield high. No, maybe I don't get him with this one. That mace has more reach than the poor Warhammer. So that mace is occupying a lot of the air. He's owning the sky right now. I'm trying to get those little non-telegraphic hits in, but he's devastating me with that mace. I don't know, was this the one I took him out? I think I got him this time. Okay, getting space, trying to get over that shield. Dropped his shield. Come on, let's go, let's go. The hammer is a sleeper. I thought they nerfed it. It's just a sleeper. See how that health went down like immediately? I'm all happy. I'm like, yeah, I got him. But that's not going to work out, because he's going to start holding that shield higher. And I'm going to have a lot more trouble climbing over that shield and holding it down. So I'm strong with clockwise attacks. I need to work on some counterclockwise attacks or underhand hits or jabbing, because I get stuck on that clockwise routine, and all somebody has to do is hold a shield there, and that blocks all my moves. And it's very difficult to snipe these shields nowadays. Even if you hit them dead centered, I'd have to sit there and wail on that shield for a while to get rid of it. So that's not going to work out, but you do see me trying to strike that shield, seeing if I can get rid of it. Now maybe I could get lower and swing at his arm, but yeah, that's just not working out. That mace may be better than the poor Warhammer now. I'm not sure, man. It's like, it's hard for me to really pay attention to changes and stuff, because my brain alters stuff. My mood kind of alters how I perceive things. Like, you know, with time dilation, and things seem differently than they were before, always. But see, I'm trying to snipe that shield. That's not working out. You're not gonna do shit to that shield. He's holding it too high. If I could scrunch lower and get that elbow, but it's at that 45-degree angle where it's gonna catch every elbow hit also. So maybe I should start using shields. This ain't gonna work out. No, I think I got this guy, because I kept pressing him. I might go back to dual wielding, because it's easier to press an opponent And because it's easier to block stuff, it seems like, that Gladius will hold that sword at bay and give me enough time to pummel his face if he doesn't make room for himself. So I'm just going to keep pressing him. Every time he backs up, I'm going to keep pressing him. So that, I might start using that mace, dude. That mace is doing a lot. And now I'm down. And later on, you'll see me dump the Gladius because it's just too much stamina cost. I'm constantly falling over with that mace. And I think later on, I dump that Gladius and start using just a stick, because you can block and parry with just a stick, and it's very light and doesn't cost stamina. So your primary weapon can just keep beating the shit out of stuff without falling over every 10 seconds. All right, so I got that. I had to work for it. Like, oh my God, back to finger cramping bullshit now. So I'm just in there, small elliptical swings right at the face, try to swim around that sword, scrunch him in. He's down, get cheap shots. Trying to tie up that sword, he's down again. That mace knocks people out a lot, that's why I like it. I might start using that, maybe with just a stick. But yeah, he's, see, you can't get past that Gladius with the sword because I'm holding it up there in his face. But Gladius is just too much weight, man. I keep passing out, and that's what's causing me problems. Now I'm on the ground, I'm smacking him from the ground. He passes out, and I think he quit. No, he didn't. Maybe that was just a desync. Smacking those arms, seeing if I can snipe one. Getting in there, come on. Oh, I'm on the ground again. Bashing him, bashing him, bashing him. Get over that. Oh, he had his sword tucked in. You could have took advantage of that, but you passed out. Come in. Get more on that face, get over that sword. Right there, where that sword is in my waist, that's the weakness of two-handed users. If a weapon gets caught around your waist, their head is wide open. So if you ever get a weapon caught around somebody's midsection, you always want to backpedal and re-engage. And he's gone. All right, moving on. What do I got next here? This guy is gonna fucking destroy me. This guy is really good with that fucking sword, dude. Like, he's got some crazy power flicks. I'm probably gonna study this and see what exactly he's doing, because he's got some crazy power going on with that shit. I need to do more or less what he's doing. And you see how his body's bobbing back and forth? That's putting his weight behind each strike. So that's where that's coming from, is all that weight from his body and all that armor is going directly into that blade. When he's wobbling back and forth and striking, I need to start doing that more. So I kind of isolate the weapon when I cycle it, and a lot of times I don't get that weight in there. But see how his head goes back and his body lunges downward with the sword? And that's got power in it, and that is fucking me up. And you'll see later on, I think it's the same guy. I try to verse him with the same damn sword, and he just fucking destroys me. But yeah, the way he bobs up and down like that's definitely putting power into that shit. And it also keeps his head moving, so it's harder to strike. So yeah, I definitely need to work on moving like that. I'm trying to spam his face, but he's getting too many good shots in. Yeah, he's fucking, I'm done. I'm gone. Bye-bye. Alright. Now I'm trying just to stick to conserve stamina. It's not going to work out with this guy. He's just doing too much with that sword for me to deal with. And I'm not getting smart. I need to scrunch in more, but he's pretty good at backpedaling and striking. And he's pretty good at swinging that sword altogether. So I got a lot of room for improvement. And of course, he raced me to the slugfest. I lost. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna try to get on them, those fucking oscillating fucking swings. where my body comes out, then lunges back into something. That's definitely something I need to work on, because there's going to be a lot more people like this as I progress. So I just need to get better at what I'm doing. And this isn't working out. He's got that sword. He's smart. He keeps that sword high. He doesn't let it get hemmed up around my waist like that other guy did. Like that other guy would have gotten destroyed by this guy. And again, now I have the sword. And you see, it looks like I'm connecting and getting good hits, but I'm not, because my sword's colliding with his. Every one of my swings, it's like he has a jump on it and he parries it. So that's what's going on. It looks like I'm striking him in the face over and over again, but a lot of my hits aren't landing. A lot of my hits are getting parried. See, like that right there looked like a strong hit, but it crossed his sword, so it got parried off. So it's not really doing a whole lot of damage. And again, this is going to happen like for 2 more matches. Trying to get him, trying to get that sword tip. But notice my body doesn't move back and forth like his does. His body sways all the way back and all the way forward. So all that energy is going into his blade, and I don't have that. Because I'm leaning forward, I swing it, and I'm still leaning forward. I need to like draw it back, lean all the way back. Kind of like the meme with the pigeon that, like, you know, a couple years ago. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway. But you see, my torso kind of stays stationary as I chop, so I'm not getting that power behind it. And notice every one of his swings, his entire body sways with it. So that's definitely his advantage. Because I'm just not getting, I'm getting a lot of head hits here, but I ain't getting the power, and he's just annihilating me. So I got to work on that. It's the same shit Maximilian was talking about. That's how he strikes. And that's how he's been telling me to strike for like months now. And I don't listen. But here's that shield guy again. I got the Flamberge. It's not working out. I was going to see if the Flamberge would do better. But now watching it again, I'm seeing the technique is a lot, that other guy's sword technique is a lot more effective. And I need to work on body movement. And I quit that. There was no chance there. And this guy's just like old times. He drops his shield, just lets me spam his face. So there's going to be 2 more matches of this, and me just spamming his face, and he dies. The other guy with the shield wouldn't have put up with this. But this guy's just letting me do it. He's not keeping that shield up. And he wants to get in a spam race with that sickle and the hammer. My hammer is going to win every time. So if he lets me do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get over that shield spam. And I think this is a good on my ass kill right here, which is awesome. That's what makes the poor Warhammer awesome. They don't realize how much danger they are until that fucking yellow health bar goes black. So again, spam in the face with micro hits. Earlier in another video, I said this doesn't work anymore. But I keep forgetting this thing's a sleeper. You don't see all the damage that's actually doing to his helmet there until he's dead. And see how his helmet's turning black, but his health bar is not moving? It's not because it's ineffective. It's because it's not showing how much damage, because I'm still wearing down his freaking helm there. Once that helmet's gone, his head's gone. So wait for it. Wait for it. He's still, boom, green to black. Look at that shit. I might go back to poor Warhammer, dude. Fucking green to black in like a split second. And again, I'm spamming his face. He's trying to do the low. He's not getting anywhere. He's hitting that stick. That's why I got that stick down there. So I'm going to start doing this. I might start using the stick in the poor Warhammer, dude. Because the stick, I can do defensive things with the stick. And I can maneuver it fast without wearing out my stamina while I keep bashing the shit out of stuff with my main weapon. That's what's happening here. He's trying to get in a spam race, and it's not working out. I'm just drilling through that helmet. He's gone. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah.